Hi guys, and welcome to what is, I think, officially the last yoga lesson of your 30-day challenge. Definitely not the last yoga lesson on my YouTube channel, because otherwise what was the point of this 30-day challenge? But this is the last official yoga lesson of your 30-day challenge. For this one, I wanted to make it really about putting everything together. The whole point of this whole challenge has been about you shining, about making you feel amazing and shining on the inside and looking amazing and feeling amazing on the outside. So in order to put that all together, we have to work on the mind. And in some ways the mind is the hardest thing to control, because we have so many things going on nowadays that try to kind of get in and plague our mind, and we have to learn to control that. We have to learn how to still feel like we're shining, still feel wonderful, and be able to go out and deal with situations even when they are at their hardest. So we're going to basically do most of this lesson as a meditation. But before that, I want to do a nice simple Surya Namaskar, which is a sun salutation, which is a really classic way of going into doing a meditation, because the whole point of asana, your poses, is to move the body in preparation for meditation. So we're going to do a nice Surya Namaskar, a couple little flows, before we sit down and we do a meditation. So you will need a few cushions, definitely, for your meditation, but for now you can put those cushions to the side and come and stand at the front of your yoga mat. So standing at the front of your mat, pigeon toe your feet, have them nice and parallel, and just bring your hands together into a prayer position in front of your heart. Then can you really push the hands together to widen your chest? Press your heels down into the ground, and on an inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling and let your shoulders relax. Look up to your fingers. As you exhale, fold yourself down from your hips and bend your knees. Let your hands come down in front of your feet. Let your head relax. Breathe in and then look forwards. Keep your knees bent, but lift your sitting bones. Squeeze your feet slightly towards each other and expand your chest. And then as you exhale, let yourself fold over the legs again. Press down into your hands and step your right foot back into a nice low lunge position. Press back through your ankle and squeeze your feet towards each other. And then from here, press your palms into the floor. Press yourself back into a downward facing dog. Press back through your pelvis and lengthen through the sides of your waist. And then breathe in, lift onto your toes, wave from your pelvis to come forwards into a plank position. Then you can either stay in the plank position or take your knees down and come down through Chaturanga Dandasana. See if you can hover halfway. Then lengthen forwards with your chest, press your toes down into the floor and let your shoulders come down. Then start to press back with your pelvis, untuck the toes so they go back underneath and come into a downward facing dog again. Press back through your pelvis. Breathe in and look forwards, and then take your right leg forwards. Press back with your left heel, squeeze your legs towards each other, and then step the left leg forwards. Bend your knees, relaxing your head, and as you breathe in again, lift through your chest, lengthen through your tailbone. As you exhale, fold and roll yourself up. Bring your hands back together in front of your heart. And then on an inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Fold from your pelvis, bend your knees and let your hands come down in front of your feet. Relax your head. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips. Lengthen through your chest and away with your tailbone. And then exhale and fold. Press down into your right foot as you inhale, press your left leg backwards. So you come into a nice low lunge, squeeze your feet towards each other, and then step your right foot back into a downward facing dog. Press back with your pelvis, up with your sitting bones and squeeze your hands towards each other. Then wave again forwards into a plank. Either staying from a plank or coming down to your knees. Bend your elbows into the sides of the waist, come halfway, let your chest go forwards, your feet go back and down, and press into an upward dog position. And then from there, roll over your toes or untuck the toes, and come back into a downward facing dog. Look forwards, breathe in and then step the left leg forwards, squeeze your hips towards each other and step the right leg forwards. Fold over your legs. And then exhale and roll yourself all the way up. Hands together in front of your heart. And now we are nice and warm, a little bit limber and ready to go and sit down. So now for your meditation, find yourself a nice comfortable sitting position with your legs crossed, or you can even lie down in Shavasana. However, the only problem with lying down in Shavasana is we do tend to almost fall asleep. And a meditation isn't really about falling asleep, it's about staying aware but calm and relaxed. So find yourself a comfortable sitting position. I would recommend cushions. And then take your index fingers and your thumbs together and just rest them down on the front of your thighs and close your eyes. Now start to relax your pelvis. Let your body relax into the floor, the parts of the body that are touching the floor or the cushions. And as you sink the pelvis into the floor, try to grow taller through your spine. Let your shoulders widen, your elbows become heavy.